ready?
Yes.
Let's go.
Thank you.
On behalf of myself, my wife Kelly, and our daughters Christy and Caitlin, we'd like to say thank you for your generous contributions.
Houston Christian's Annual Fund campaign is off to a great start, but still needs your support.
That's right. The Annual Fund plays an important role in filling our budget gap and supports the many programs and activities that help develop every student here at HCHS.
In fact, the Science Department has seen up close the wonders from last year's contributions.
Having the microscopes opens up an entirely new world for the students to be able to see. So much of science is smaller than what the eye can see unaided, and having these nice microscopes is exciting for the students. The other thing that we've been able to purchase this last summer were 10 of the LabQuest units. These are units that we use to collect data. We purchased a science package that contained 15 different probes, and these probes can be used in any and all of our science courses. Without a doubt, these students will be prepared for college. As a matter of fact, we've had some students come back and say, with what we've done here at Houston Christian, they rank either at the top of their class, say for instance in their lab group. No one else knew how to use the equipment or had even seen it before. So it definitely makes them well prepared on the college level. Using the proper equipment is so important, and we couldn't do it without your donations.
So, who participates in the Annual Fund?
The Board of Trustees, faculty, parents, alumni, alumni parents, grandparents, businesses.
Pretty much everyone.
More than 60 volunteers are working hard to reach all of you.
But even with all the volunteers, it's the individual families that are instrumental to the Annual Fund's success.
Did you say instrumental?
Yes, I did.
The students have been thrilled that the donors have contributed money towards purchasing new instruments. Thanks to the generous donations to the Annual Fund, we were able to purchase instruments that help us not only to grow as a band, but to enable students to play some of the more unique instruments in the band. And because we're able to offer every single instrument that is normally seen in a concert band or in a pep band, we're able to add more students to our program. It's enabled us to do harder music. It's enabled us to compete at a better level at the festivals that we attend, and it's enabled our students to expand their gifts and their abilities through a very, very high quality instrument. So we've been very grateful for all the donations. It's made a huge impact on our band program.
So why is it important to support the Annual Fund?
Well, that's an easy one. As an independent private school, Houston Christian does not receive funding from churches or public support from taxes. And since tuition covers about 90% of school expenses,
The Annual Fund helps keep tuition costs down and excellence high.
and don't forget, high participation in the Annual Fund reflects a strong school community.
And businesses and foundations look for high participation when determining their support.
Exactly. And so now you see how it all adds up.
When you're able to use different technologies and different applications, you can expose the student to the same concept from a variety of different angles, which definitely helps different learning styles. Some students like to hear things verbally, some students need to see them visually, and even some students like to be interactive with whatever we're using. And the smartboard allows them to do that in several ways. One of the ways is that students can actually go up to the smartboard and use it themselves, using their own hands and fingers to manipulate the features that are built into the smartboard. One of my favorite stories from this year happened when a student was going to be sick and knew ahead of time and actually requested that we video chat the lesson for that day. And because of the smartboard and having that technology available to us, she was able to sit at home and observe everything that was happening during class on the smartboard. She could hear the voices in the background, but could see what was happening on the board and was able to not miss the lesson because of that. The gifts of the Annual Fund have been instrumental in setting these things up in our classrooms. We're very grateful for that opportunity, and it has enhanced my teaching and the learning opportunities for the students on an everyday basis.
We've enjoyed sharing with you a few of the many ways the Annual Fund has enriched the lives for students here at HCHS.
We recognize that your gift is a personal decision for your family. We ask that you prayerfully consider your level of giving and make the best gift as God would lead you. Every contribution is greatly appreciated.
Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.